What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Friday edition of The Squeeze. I am your host, Tyler Conium. I just want to quickly preface this by saying this might be a bit of a shorter podcast today. It is my daughter's first birthday party this weekend. We've got a lot to do at home. And so I'm going to I'm recording this at 6:50 in the morning. It might be a little bit quick because we've got a lot to get to today. So I do apologize for that, but your regular analysis ahead. A 1-1 day yesterday. We had Youngstown to win by 8. They only won by 5. Had a pretty brutal first half, but we did hit the Wild and the Canucks under 6. So 1-1 on the day. We have Rory McIlroy to finish in the top 10. He had not a very good start at all. I think he's tied for 68th overall, but he's only 4 back of a 10 spot. So it's still early there, which I like. 3 bets today, but we have 5 games to get to. So let's get started. First bet of the day, we're going to start in the NHL. In Vegas, I like the New Jersey Devils. In the Vegas Knights, I'm taking... It's going to be a great hockey game, first of all. New Jersey comes into this 40-15-3. Vegas is 36-19-3. Vegas is 19-3 at home. New Jersey is 22-4 on the road. But I like the Vegas Knights here in the first period. When you look at just first period, and I'm taking the money line, so I'm not taking the spread. So if this is a tie, it's a push, which I really like. But when you look at first period money lines, the Golden Knights are in the top 10 in the NHL. They're 24, 15, and 22 to the first period money line on the season. The New Jersey Devils, 5th worst. Okay, they're 15, 16, and 29, down 5.5 units on the first period money line. Golden Knights are up 6 units with a 7% ROI in the first period money line. So I like this game to be very close. I think it's going to be a hard-fought battle. If it's tied, we push. So if it's 1-1, if it's 0-0, no problem there because both these teams are under teams. That's fine. But Vegas, maybe they get a late one. They go up 1-0. Maybe it's somehow 2-1, but we'll take a push as well. So Vegas Golden Knights, first period money line, that is minus 115 at BetMGM. Sticking with BetMGM, sticking with hockey, we're going to go to Carolina and Arizona. I like this game to go under 6. Carolina is 32-26 to the under this season. Arizona is 30-29. Arizona is actually a lot better at home. They have a 14-10 record at home this season. They're a plus 500 team, and Carolina is 18-5-5 on the road. So this is actually a better matchup than it may look on paper with Carolina and with Phoenix. Under is 5-0 in Carolina's last 5 overall. Under is 4-0 on their last 4 road games. Under is 4-0-1 in the Coyotes' last 5 playing on 1 day's rest, and under is 4-0 in their last 4 versus a team with a winning percentage above 60%. Under is 4-1 in their last 5 in the 4th game of a 4-6 situation. So a lot of stuff points to the under here. The theme with hockey is I look for push potential. We've got it in the first one with the money line. A tie is a push. We've got it here with a 6. If it's under 6, it's a push. If it's 6, it's a push. If it's under, we win. I like this to be a harder fought battle than you might think for a Friday night game. Carolina at Arizona, under 6 for minus 115 at BetMGM. And our last bet of the day is a 3-team money line parlay in the NBA. It's a plus 160 parlay. I'm not going to break down a lot here because it's 3 full games. But we're going to start with Brooklyn at Boston. Like, I think the Brooklyn Nets are just done. They've traded away everybody. Ben Simmons isn't going to play anymore. They're 34-28, sure. But they're 16-16 on the road, and you're playing a Boston Celtics team that is ready to go into the playoffs. They're 45-18. They're 25-7 at home. Brooklyn's lost 4 straight games. They just lost by 35 points. They lost by 14. They lost by 2. They lost by 40. They're getting smoked. They're getting smacked around. Boston just beat Cleveland by 4. They did lose to New York, but beat Philly, beat Indiana, beat Detroit. I look for the Boston Celtics to keep that rolling. Win this game on the money line at home. The second leg is the Phoenix Suns at the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Durant, man, he had his debut. It was a 105-91 win at Charlotte. Durant looked good. Didn't play a ton of minutes, but had a bunch of points. I think Phoenix is in the same situation as Boston, that they got to, especially for them, because they've had a lot of changes to their lineup, they got to get right for the playoffs, get everybody in line, get Booker, Durant, Paul on the same page. So I like the Phoenix Suns here on the money line. They're 13-19 on the road, but again, I said last time when they won by 10.5 on the spread against Charlotte, throw the trends out the window when you add an absolute superstar in Kevin Durant, and you can almost start fresh. They're 34-28 ATS. Chicago's been sputtering. They've lost, they've won 3 of their last 4, but previous to that, they'd lost 5 straight. Their wins came against Detroit, Washington, Brooklyn. Not great teams. So give me the Phoenix Suns on the money line. And the third leg, we're going to take probably the surprise of the year. The Sacramento Kings come into this 18-12 at home. They're facing the Clippers. Clippers played last night, and they lost to Golden State by 25 points. They pulled their starters early. They've already confirmed that Kawhi Leonard is not playing tonight. Paul George had a bad game. They're going to be underhanded. The Kings have been rolling. Kings have won 4 straight basketball games, beat OKC twice back-to-back at OKC, beat the Clippers 176-175 about a week ago, beat Portland, beat Dallas. They've beat Houston back-to-back on the road. Kings have just looked great, man. They're playing really, really well. And without Kawhi Leonard on the flip side for the Clippers, they haven't really played well on the second half of back-to-backs at all because of all the rest, the load management. Clippers are 0-4 ATS in their last 4. 0-7 ATS in their last 7 Friday games. De'Aaron Fox is questionable for tonight, but he is expected to play. But again, the Clippers will be out most of their players because it's the second half of a back-to-back. So give me the Sacramento Kings on the money line to get a 160. It's 3 legs. It's tough, but it's plus 160 at DraftKings, and I like that. That's Friday card. I do apologize for it being a little bit quicker today. Back to normal tomorrow. So let's run back down your Friday card. Give me the Vegas Golden Knights on the money line in the first period, minus 115 at BetMGM. Give me the Carolina Hurricanes and the Arizona Coyotes to go under 6 for minus 115 at BetMGM. And we've got a 3-leg NBA parlay, Boston Celtics, Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, all on the money line, plus 160 at DraftKings. Feel free to drop a comment if you're fading or following. You can follow me on Twitter at Tyler Connie for more picks and props throughout the day. TikTok and Instagram for just the picks portion of this video. Audio versions available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Let's have us a Friday. Let's talk sports.